Okay, so I watched the 1D US movie premiere. It was amazing, by the way. I loved it. Like, I was like fangirling the whole time. And they didn't answer any of my questions because they said like they were gonna answer questions and stuff. And I tweeted it with the hashtag. They didn't answer any of my questions. Those dinguses. They didn't. They did answer a few good questions, and there were some similar to what I asked. So I was like, it's not exactly the same thing, but and yeah, I was pretty much wishing I was in New York so I could have gone. Liam was taking selfies with fans. Okay, I wanted to be there. He was taking selfies with fans, and they were all being adorable. And management's finally letting Louis and Harry stand next to each other again during interviews and stuff. The whole time they were right next to each other, and it was cool. And Liam's parents went, and apparently Louis's mom Jay was there too, but they didn't interview her. They, I guess supposedly she was just standing in the corner observing the whole thing or something. I was like, funny girl. And Harry's mom didn't go because her excuse was that she was making an apple crumble, and I'm like, oh, silly girl. And I guess there was an after party they went to, and it looked really cool. I was like, seriously, I want to go to that. And during the second interview, the lady, I'm pretty sure the interviewer's name was Nikki, she was crushing on Louis and Harry, and in the middle of a question she was asking, I thought this was so cute and so funny. Louis interrupted her, and he was like, is that an iPhone 5? And she was like, yeah, and he's like, would you mind if I borrowed it for a second? I was like, what? And he borrowed her case. It's one of those cases that has like the little battery that attaches to your iPhone. So like it like charges your iPhone, or like it keeps your iPhone charged longer. So she took it off her phone and was letting him use it. And what was really cute about this is like he dropped the case, part of it, and Harry caught it, and I was like, oh, your bestie's looking out for you. I'm saying bestie in a way that you can take it either way you want. And what I thought was funny is he put part of the case in between his legs, and Harry pulled it out, and I was like, whoa, Harry, your hand's a little close to his crotch there. And there were a lot of Larry moments, not like gay moments or anything, but like they looked at each other a lot, and I was like, oh, cute. And yeah, I thought it was just funny that he did that. And Liam made a really funny face at the camera, like he turned around and he was like, or something, and I thought it was so cute. And Liam seems happy again, so I'm glad he's happy again. And all the boys seemed really excited tonight, and they all seemed like they're in good moods. They didn't seem tired. They seemed like they had their full energy, which I'm glad because they've had a couple weeks off before they did these premieres and stuff. And they're not touring until September, I'm pretty sure. I don't know when in September, but they're starting up their touring again, and they're going to Australia and stuff. And yeah. And the interviewer got a kiss, the girl got a kiss on both cheeks from all 5 of the boys, and then she asked a fan's question to Harry, what is his favorite song that they've done, and he said either Kiss You or Best Song Ever, and then she said, oh, well, in light of that, why don't you give me a kiss right here, or something like that, and he actually kissed her on the cheek, and I think Louis was kind of like, awkward, because, you know, that happened, and, like, he backed up, and he had, like, this awkward look on his face. Louis is so cute. And, like, he was like that, and he had his eyebrows raised, and I was like, aww. And Niall looked gorgeous tonight, oh my gosh, he looked so beautiful. Like, I was in love with him the whole time. He looked gorgeous. They all looked amazing. They all looked beautiful tonight. Well, it's not tonight anymore. But they looked beautiful. I loved all their hair and their outfits, and I like that they color coordinate, but their outfits aren't like the same outfit. I like that they don't all wear the exact same thing. And it was really cool that I thought it was really sweet of them to go out with like and take pictures with fans and stuff. I thought that was really sweet of them. And there was a sweet girl that was a fan, and she said her favorite was Zayn. And the interviewer asked her why, and she said because of his beautiful heart. And I was like, oh. So that's sweet. And he does have a beautiful heart. Zayn's a very good guy. So, yep. That's it for the 1D movie premiere.